What happens when a college basketball icon, a WNBA legend, and a fiery veteran collide? You get a story that's about more than just basketball. It's about legacy, loyalty, and proving the doubters wrong. You know, I've spent decades studying the intricate connections between the NCAA and the WNBA, and trust me, this is going to be one for the history books. What you are about to see will shock you. You might disagree with what I will point out. However, this is what makes basketball great: the debates, opinions. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're dissecting the drama surrounding Sophie Cunningham's arrival in Indiana for defense of Caitlin Clark, and what it really means in the context of Sheryl Swoopes' controversial comments. Sophie Cunningham is a player in the WNBA for Indiana Fever. A couple weeks ago, she sat down to discuss her thoughts on the team, why she joined the team, what she expects to be for the team. It's a big step. She will join Aliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. The WNBA is a league known for its talent and intensity. In a new interview, Sophie Cunningham made headlines by defending Caitlin Clark. Let's break down what this means for Caitlin Clark. Now, on the surface, this seems like a straightforward statement of intent. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find that it's a direct response to a narrative that's been building ever since Caitlin Clark declared for the WNBA. Yes, Sheryl Swoopes, a WNBA icon. Her comments sparked a firestorm. Was she right? Was she just being honest? Or was there something else at play? Here's where my perspective comes in. You see, Vince's legacy casts a long shadow. Players come into WNBA with pre-existing narratives and expectations. Caitlin Clark's transition has been under a microscope and people are picking sides, but this narrative isn't new. We saw similar dynamics with other college stars entering the WNBA. Remember Chami Cold-Squaw, a dominant force at Tennessee? She entered the WNBA with immense hype. But she also faced scrutiny and pressure to immediately translate her college success to the pros. There were whispers about whether other players resented her quick fame, and questions about whether she could truly lead a team at the highest level. Or consider Candace Parker, another NCAA superstar. She was drafted number 1 overall. She was an instant success. She was great, an icon. But even she faced scrutiny, questions about her fit with existing team dynamics. The transition from college phenom to WNBA star is never seamless. Sheryl Swoopes has been missing on the news ever since her remarks about the Indiana Fever. She claimed they had bad locker room environment, how people didn't want to play there, how people wanted to leave. Swoopes' comments hit a nerve because they tapped into those existing anxieties and biases. They suggested that Caitlin Clark's arrival was somehow disruptive, that other players wouldn't want to play alongside her. But here's the thing, elite players want to play with other elite players. That's how you win championships. And Sophie Cunningham's decision to join the Fever is a powerful counter-narrative to Swoopes' claims. Cunningham stated she was so excited to join the Indiana Fever. This isn't just about basketball. It's about Cunningham seizing an opportunity. You have a chance to play with a generational talent on a team with a chance to win. Players want to be part of something special and something great. Indiana was assembling a title-contending roster with Natasha Howard, Danana Boner, Sydney Carlson. Now, let's analyze these moves. Natasha Howard brings championship pedigree and defensive toughness. Danana Bonner provides scoring punch and veteran leadership. Sydney Carlson is a glue player. It isn't just about Caitlin Clark, it's about creating a well-rounded team. This team is a clear signal that the Fever is serious about competing. Sophie Cunningham joins the mix, excited about the style and chemistry that she and Caitlin bring to the team. Cunningham's enthusiasm is palpable. She wants to be there. She wants to play with Caitlin Clark. This is a calculated move. This is about winning. Sophie's jersey gone sold out because fans are rallying behind the Fever's momentum. The fans are buying in. The hype is real. The Indiana Fever are becoming a draw. and Sophie Cunningham is at the center of it. Sophie says she likes to move, run, dribble, and kick, which helps everybody. She likes to run. She calls herself Forrest Gump. This is not a coincidence. Her non-stop motor and relentless energy are exactly what this team needs. The most important moment came when Sophie said, "I didn't come here for the spotlight. I didn't come here to have more eyes. I came here to win." That is everything. That shuts down the noise. That silences the doubters. Sophie Cunningham is not here to be a sideshow. She is here to win a championship. Sophie talks about being motivated, refocused, and ready to be around players whose mind is strictly on basketball and winning. Sophie is going to be a key player because she is going to bring a different type of energy to the Fever. It is a fresh start for her. She is ready to thrive. Let's not forget that Caitlin Clark was the main target last season. She was hit with cheap shots. This is where Sophie Cunningham's role becomes even more important. Caitlin Clark was routinely targeted. The Fever didn't have the experience to have her back. This is where Sophie Cunningham's role becomes even more important. Caitlin Clark was routinely targeted. The Fever didn't have the experience to have her back. Sophie Cunningham is here to be a great teammate who brings culture and leadership. Here comes the enforcer. Cunningham is bringing a new level of toughness to this team. Other teams know to be careful of here. Sophie goes on to say that she is a fierce competitor and she is doing whatever it takes for her team to win. It is not about being mean. It is about defending your teammates. It is about making sure other teams cannot push you around. Sophie states that she learned so much from Phoenix. From the GOAT, Diana Taurasi, there's just a lot to learn. Sophie picked up a lot being around Diana Taurasi. Taurasi is one of the toughest players. She goes on to say that she's trying to get her body right and can get down low and hold her own. Cunningham isn't just an offensive threat, she brings an amazing amount of defense. She is going to be a valuable asset for Indiana. When you can get stops and the crowd gets into it, it really affects the other team. This kind of defensive mindset is what separates contenders from pretenders. Sophie is a coach's dream. Sophie says she can finally be free to do what she does for the team. It is all about winning for Sophie. If she is being set free, that means she is going to play with a different kind of energy than ever before. Sophie claims that she wants to bring the culture piece to the team to win. The mindset of a champion is more than just what you do on the court. It's about preparation, focus, and leadership. You don't have to be best friends with your teammates, but you have to have each other's backs. Chemistry is key to winning in the WNBA. If you don't have chemistry, you won't have success. As a former sports analyst, Sophie knows the need to be highly visible, and that gives opportunities. It's about more than just playing the game. This team is bringing personalities that are going to shine. If you want a championship, you have to have playoff experience. You have to have been there. The young core now has someone to rely on. I just outwork people. I'm the ultimate competitor. I'm a fierce competitor. People are going to focus on Sophie's enforcer persona, but she really is a shooter. If you can get teammates to shoot the ball, defenses won't know what to do. If you can shoot the ball at a high percentage from the three-point line, defenses don't know what to do. In 2022, she averaged 12.6 points per game and shot 40% from downtown strong, enough to be considered for the league's most improved player. Every single team that has Sophie playing on their team will be improved with her shooting and leadership skills. The more versatile your team, the harder you are to guard, and so for me, if I get it, we're going like we're running and gunning, and I know that we're all kind of on the same page about the offense that we want. She is so excited and ready to start running the ball with Caitlin. She wants the ball and she is ready to shoot. So what do you think? Will Sophie Cunningham be the missing piece that takes the Indiana Fever to the top? Will she be the protector Caitlin Clark needs? And was Sheryl Swoopes wrong about the appeal of playing alongside a generational talent? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you never miss out. Click the video on the screen. See you.